back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Simon. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring out 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hawkins. Caught over the middle, it's Simon. We'll get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap, offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
PAT makes it 7-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Texas. Turn starts inside the 15. And they bring him down at the 42 after a solid return. play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moving all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, as the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Grab down the middle. Singleton. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's caught. It's Cook. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. But it can work with a sneak. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Brought down a broken tackle to produce a solid game there.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Mustangs are in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Cook. And he'll get the first-time yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, if you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Sutton with a strong tackle there. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on 3rd down. Now they're running on the toss. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied,
And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking deep to the right side. Catch made wide open way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking deep down the middle. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Mustangs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And we're able to get him down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. They were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Butler. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Short play complete to the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
A completion makes it second and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Simon. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, it is incomplete. No chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the return brought down by the coverage team. But begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down battle. Running backs, they can run between the tackles. They can get outside. They can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
The defense drops it on the boss. Went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up the run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
The Mustangs line up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. A scrum on the goal line. Haven't seen a signal, but I don't think he got in. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Press coverage now from these DBs. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They try to sneak it for the first. A field goal will make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. And they will score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Motion now from the tight end. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Pressure is coming. It is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Launches it deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down. You
know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Hawkins. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds when the defense is short of the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Looking to pass here. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So second down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's another deep shot. Oh, he makes the catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. The Mustangs will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Stopping behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
It's an option look. The back's got him on the pitch. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you go. Love to see the willingness of a corner who's not just out there to cover, but he's a complete corner. That's what he just displayed, an ability to come up, took the pitch on, and that's a loss for the offense.
Tries the right with a quick throw. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
He shreds the tackle. And he's surrounded by the defense, brought down behind the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd and very long after the disastrous run on 1st down. Cannot escape the pass rush there, brought down for a short loss.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the 1st down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
And the Mustangs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to get it.
And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Breaks free.
The return brings it out to the 49. And the SMU offense will
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Looking for a gap. It's Cook. They've got him after a 7-yard gain. So 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Ball handed off. End zone ahead. Touchdown, SMU. This offense is still clicking.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
They'll set up for the PAT. Quarterback sets up. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
That keeps the score. SMU 43, Texas 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks free. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
You make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Simon. And now the defense able to bring him down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. He could go. Touchdown, Mustangs. A big defensive score.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
SMU 50, Texas 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, SMU. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas 7.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. The pass rush closing in. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play, the pick and then that return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Now here's the toss play. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not...
There's another interception, but we're losing track. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for him.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The pickup is 7 yards on 2nd and 3.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time winds down here in the 3rd quarter.